Oh my god. Oh my god, I am finally live. Holy shit. There were so many problems to starting the stream today. Y'all have no idea. It has been an hour. I have been sat at my desk for an hour trying to start the stream. Oh my god. My ass hurts. It's been so long. Holy shit. Like, I get set down, I get started, I start opening up my apps, and everything says, hey, this is no longer connected to Twitch. You need to reauthorize your Twitch connection. So then off I go, and Streamer.bots needs to reconnect, and Blurp needs to reconnect, and Sound Alerts needs to reconnect, and Nightbot, and Stream Elements, and I don't know what else. And I don't know what else. I have certainly missed something. Something has not been reconnected to Twitch, and I don't know why everything disconnected either. Everything disconnected, and I did not tell it to do so. But here we are. So I got that figured out. So about 30 minutes in, you know, about 10:30, I start getting ready to do my stream, you know. And then I had no internet for no reason. You know, like, I don't know if y'all can see it, but I started for a bit, and then I was dropping 90% frames. Oh my god. So that took another 30 minutes to figure out. I'm here. I made it. Did I lose everyone? Did I lose everyone trying to get started? Is it just me? Am I just a little man all by himself? I don't blame you. I wouldn't stick around for that either. God, man. I need to get my files and folders open because I need to dual wield while working on the project. The project. Picture. Well, hang on. No, pictures is a good start. Universes beyond pictures. Yeah, there we go. That's it. That's that. Now we're cooking with oil. And did I update? Oh yeah, I do get to talk about the shit I did behind the scenes. Oh, cool. Okay. So I'll go put that over there, and I'll open up a new tab to go search for emojis. Okay. What if I... Ooh. Okay, oh, you know what? It would probably help if I was, moved over here. I think it's about the right size, because then I can do this. Perfect. I hope that's not too small for y'all. I know some of y'all have smaller screens, that y'all watch me on, and it's just gonna be a bunch of useless information. But here we is. Oh, damn.
Welcome aboard.
Oh. Edge of the Freak. Hey, thanks for the follow. Hello. Hi, how are you? Welcome in, welcome in. I had a rough start this morning. I am an hour late because everything and every possible technical issue got in the way, and I don't even think I've solved it. But howdy, how you doing? How are things in your world? Get you to 300. You are number 300. You are. You did it. Holy shit. Yippee! I don't have any silly, like, I don't have any, like, anything to celebrate. I don't know what to do. I was not prepared. I'll take it. Listen, if I have to go through all that technical stuff for 300 followers, I'll do it. He's so awesome. Yo, thank you so much. Holy shit. The big 300 when I turn 30? That's crazy. Ooh. Oh damn, we got more drama in the club. Well, I'll put that to the side and read all that later. I saw your post on Shitter, so I thought I'd drop by. Jitter. I think we should call it that from now on. I was all for dead naming Twitter, but if we call it Jitter, I think that's better. I thought I'd drop it. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for dropping in. That means a lot. I was trying to take a picture of my painting, but my cat started kissing. What is this on my feed? I call them jeets instead of posts. Please don't give him that idea. Alright. Are we in that? We're in. We are so in. So, last time, we got set up. I made a card and color for each card for all 59 Warframes in the game. And, oh. Really? Really? Internet, hello? Yeah, you're just gonna drop me to 0 kilobits per second there? Are we still connected? What was that? What happened? Okay, the session says it's still going. I just dropped frames for like a solid 10 seconds, and now it's fine. This is gonna be an all-day thing, okay. I see how it is. This is gonna be an all-day thing. My internet service provider's fucking with shit. Joy, because I only get to do this 1 day a week. And this is gonna be the day they decide to fuck with the internet. Awesome. Ugh. Welp. Where was I? Yes, so, 57 Warframes, plus Stalker, plus Umbra. Stalker is subject to change because, we're about to get his lore, and he may not be a Warframe, not exactly sure. I've done Volt, I've done Mag. I've switched the Wake Up Tenno ability to a Flavor ability, because apparently the comma breaks abilities, and, at least when it comes to, like, magic rules. And it looks better as a flavor ability. If it's your first turn, you may dream this from outside the game. That's fine. I think that's fine. It makes Excalibur a little bit wordier for it, though. He's got 4 lines. And that's a lot going on for... Well, I guess they're not commons. These aren't commons. These are, I marked them as specials, so... Huh. I can see you, but you're sometimes a PowerPoint presentation. Up, there it goes. Yep, and my internet's dropping again. Awesome. So, and then it's just back up to yeah, okay. Yeah, my bitrate monitor looks like a fucking heart monitor. I can't do anything with that if AT&T's just gonna be a bitch. At least I'm not playing something like high intensity. At least I'm not doing anything crazy like Warframe, which has a lot going on. I'm just doing this. This is all that we'll be doing today. So it'll be hard to miss something, you know? Oh, another thing I've updated. I've lowered the saturation of the my Tau mana pips to be more in line with the Phyrexian mana pips. Hello, Rye! Hello, I had trouble getting started today. I am like an hour late. And I'm having internet troubles, I'm having Twitch connectivity problems. It's been a rough day. But yeah, I've made the colors of my Tau mana match the colors on Phyrexian now. So it's darker and more noticeable. Skill. What the fuck do you mean skill issue? I just woke up and the internet chose violence, okay? That has nothing to do with me. I won. I want to make it clear, I still won. What else changed? I've been cooking on Caliban because he presents a lot of balancing issues for the sentient mechanics I'm going to be making. Just because he's a smaller creature and the ability I gave him is kind of dog water. But so far, I'm going to try to say the course that to pay for one of these pips, you have to pay for triple color, or you can pay a colorless and 3 life. I think I can work balance around that. Internet skill issue, shake my head. Josh. Yeah. And then adaption has a back-end cost now that for every life you've paid to summon this creature, you put a -1/-1 counter on it. So being that skipping every pip is -3 life, that'll be my -3/-3 on him. You for 4 mana, you cast him as like a 0/3, but he still drops 3/1/1s because of his second ability. I think I've got it. I think this is the balance for Caliban. And then I think I can take this ability, and when I start making bigger sentient creatures, it'll work on them too. As I want to make like 19/19s, like really big motherfuckers, and make them cost a ton of mana. Which then would mean that you would probably want to start skipping their mana costs with the extra by paying life. I just figured out I can grind insight in the dungeons in Bloodborne, so I can see the things that I keep seeing in the Bloodborne. Oh, I know very little about Bloodborne. I'm not super duper up to speed. Well, I know from the edits. Well, hang on. I got the bug, somebody. Somebody has to get bugged by me. There we go. Then let's see, what else have I worked on? Oh, with the dev stream last Friday, I have discovered I was very good. I was very correct to make Jade the green-white color. Like, I was extremely correct on doing that. I feel very smart. Because she is very green-white. Though, honestly, she could do green-white-red. If I really wanted to push it, I could make her the green-white-red frame. But I think my current green-white-red is... Yeah, take a look with Korra. Right. When I finish the game, I'm going to look up the channel that does the prepare... Oh, no, Jade is... I watched the dev stream. Jade is cracked. Jade is fucking sick. Like, holy shit. She has 2 aura slots. 2! You might never need to forma her. If you can put on 2 aura mods, she might never need forma. And not only does she have 2 aura mods, she has... Jade is greedy. No, she's the opposite of greedy. She has an ability that gives out auras. 3 different auras to the squad. Shield regeneration, weapon damage, and ability strength. And you can toggle between them. Like, she's a fucking sick support frame. Her first ability creates a bubble that damages enemies inside of it and makes them weaker to more incoming damage. But if the allies stand in the bubble, they get health over time. And it's a lot of health, very quickly. Her third ability, anything she stares at takes damage and burns. Any allies that are down get revived. Like, reviving at range. She's the ultimate support. She's up there with Wisp. She is right side by side with Wisp in terms of support. And then her fourth ability is like Hildren's Exalted, where she flies around, but a little faster, and then she has some secondary fire that can nuke all enemies that are marked with her first ability. And it's like, she's like damage support, and it's crazy. So I'm thinking I make Korra the green-white, and then I make Jade the red-green-white. Because that would probably be better for her kit, yeah. There we go. That makes more sense. In terms of what we saw, Jade is definitely a red, green, white. In the helmet, can you helmet the Wisp buff? No, that's not Wisp's power. The Wisp helmet is the Breach Surge, where she procs everything with radiation, and then if they take damage, they'll proc each other, which is a really powerful ability if you know how to abuse it. Like, really powerful. Like, you could probably put that on Jade and combine it with her third ability, so anything you look at takes damage, then you Breach Surge, and then because you're looking at them and they're taking damage, the Breach Surge just makes them do damage to each other, and then it just loops forever. Like, that sounds very similar to the infinite bleeding Garuda build that uses Breach Surge. Ooh. But yeah, I'm gonna have Jade be a 3-color. Tenno Angel, yeah. Doesn't she come pre... I don't know what pre... with armor stripping too? Yeah, no, that's her third ability strips armor. Yeah, that's right, it strips armor. When things you stare at have their armor removed and start burning. It's crazy. And it's just line of sight. It's wild. She's gonna be busted. Like on default, no mods when I say, yeah, no, well, a lot of Warframes have armor stripping built in. But yeah, no, she'll strip armor over time. She's crazy. I imagine it's like a low percentage at default, and you probably need to up her power strength to get to any sizable numbers, but I'm looking at her kit, and I'm like, okay, can I use the helmet system to make it better? And nothing jumps out at me. Nothing at all. Nothing jumps out at me. Like, I would think, okay, if I put Roar on her, I would have to put it over her too, because the helmet doesn't let you double dip on damage buffs. And there's a damage buff on her too. So that would force you to put it on her too. Which means I'm losing out on some tech by doing that. Her Prime, when it comes out in 10... I think the Primes come out in like 3 years, I think? And it's going to be busted with 2 auras. Again, you don't have to forma her. Because it's going to count the extra capacity that auras gives on both slots. And if you play it right, that's an extra 36 capacity max. Though on average, it's going to be like 27. But you can get up to extra 36? No, 38. 38. Wait, no, it's not 38. 9 times 2 is 18. 36. I was right the first time. 36. If you use Steel Charge and then the I think it's Power Donation, whichever one, it sacrifices something of yours, but it's also the same as Steel Charge in terms of cost. That's an extra 36 mod capacity. That's a 96 mod capacity Warframe. The only thing you'll need to form is the aura slot. Oh, you're right. No, you're right. You're right. Because we saw her aura slots. One is a universal slot, so anything can go there. But the other was a D polarity. And the mods I'm talking about, if you want 36, are V polarities. So, if you wanted the 36 mod capacity, you would have to put an aura forma in her. So she's one forma for that build. But, if you put a D polarity in that slot, what's 18 plus 14? 32? That's a 32, that's still 32 extra capacity for no forma. That's a 92 capacity Warframe. Like, I need you to know that's more than Necromex get. Necromex get 80 capacity tops. What? Like, what? I'm still doing math at college because I failed secondary. No! But yeah, I think most Jade builds come without Forma. I think most do. You could put some expensive shit on there. I definitely think you want Archon Vitality on her because her third ability does a lot of heat damage. So you want to start stacking up those heat procs. You probably want to do, like, range. So a couple of her abilities are direct. Yeah, she wants all stats positive. Damn, actually, that kind of sucks. She wants all of her stats to be, like, way positive. She might be tough to build because of that. You forgot to sleep for 2... How do you forget to sleep? The sun is down. It's nighttime. I guess it's time to go to bed. Like, I don't forget to sleep. I deliberately don't sleep. Oh, here's another one I've been cooking on. I've been cooking on Sevagoth. I'm not done with him at all. He needs a lot more work. But I got some good feedback on a Reddit forum about some stuff I posted, and Sevagoth was one of them. And what I have learned is Disturb kind of doesn't work on modal double face cards where you can cast them as either side. And Disturb being the ability where you can summon it from the graveyard transformed, it doesn't work that way. Because it's not a transforming card. In the rules, it's not really a double-sided card, it's just a card with two faces, and you can cast it for either face. It's a little weird. I was locked in Bloodborne, I grabbed 6 meal deals, I only got up to shower and... Oh, damn. So, what I have done to get around that, if you cast as Sevagoth, or cast a Sevagoth Shadow, or if you cast a Sevagoth, but want to cast Sevagoth Shadow, what I have done to get around that is I've given him Cold Below. Exile Sevagoth. So you remove him from the game. He's outside of the game now. He's in exile. You can't really get things back from exile. You may cast it from exile for its mana cost reduced by 2. If I am correct, I think this allows you to cast it as either side. This way, you can summon Sevagoth's Shadow to the battlefield. Now, on the Shadow side, I'm still cooking on this, because Shadow basically will make him unblockable in the entire draft. I don't think anything else will run Shadow. Maybe a couple things will run Shadow, but that's a lot of power for unblockable, so I'm still trying to figure out what the balance is here. So we'll see. Necros, I need to modify Necros here. This ability cost is a little low, especially because Caliban is now a thing. Yeah, see, Caliban, whenever a non-token Tenno or a sentient you control enters the battlefield or dies, create 3/1/1 red and white sentient artifact creature tokens. Necros. I can fix this really easy just by changing the wording. Create a token copy of a creature in any graveyard. It's black and I think that works. Besides, I looked at most broken ones are in the rings. They're basically the Rivers of Blood and Elden Ring. I haven't played Elden Ring, so I don't know. I've specifically been looking away from Elden Ring because I want to play it, but I don't want spoilers. The hell was that noise? And then, let's see, this puts it competitive with Scarab God. Let me look up Scarab God really quick. Scarab God. Scarab God's ability is similar, but not the same. It's not a tap ability for Scarab God. That's right. Exile target creature from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a 4/4 black zombie. Okay, we'll just make him copy Scarab God. Exile a creature from a graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it's a black zombie with decayed. There we go. And because it has decayed, I'll make that cheaper. Okay, that's better. And since now it's a token, this no longer synergizes with Caliban and goes infinite. We're good. We're good. So far, without spoilers, before the patch PvP was broken, it's basically one shot. Oh no. Oh no. Now, this ability, no tap, anything, that should be uncommon. This feels uncommon. It's giving uncommon. Yeah, okay. I think we're good. Hydroid, target opponent mills X cards for X and a blue. I think that's fine for now. Okay, that is capital X. Oh, I did want to try some things. Well, okay. So those extra colors are not in here. Good to know. And I'm still dropping frames now and again. I gotta live with it. Zaku enters the battlefield. Exile target creature until Zaku leaves the battlefield. Zata's Whisper, add colorless. That seems about on curve. He's basically a 3-mana rock on a stick. Or he's a mana rock for 3. You get a 3/3 creature out of it. He adds colorless. He'll help you add colorless in your splashy decks. Volt, Mag, Excalibur, Caliban. I think. Oh, Equinox. We need to fix Equinox. We have to fix Equinox. Bloodborne first is so easy, so chill. Teaches players how to parry and dodge without going fuck you. I don't know. You're speaking from a perspective I do not understand. But Equinox needs work. I thought it would be funny if the day-night Warframe had the day-bound, night-bound ability. But it is a lot to keep track of. Because daytime clock, like, basically casting this Warframe will add a clock on every single turn. Even if you destroy this Warframe, even if it's no longer on the battlefield, the clock still goes, and it will still check for day and night. And I was going to have 1 or 2 things in the game that would count for day and night. Like I was going to do the worms from Deimos. Those would be part of the day-night cycle. But then that would be about it. It would just be like a couple cards that really care about day or night. So it's a lot to add for very little payoff. And in fairness, Equinox doesn't really control daytime or nighttime. They just have a day form and a night form. Huh. I still think transforming is the big deal here. Having Metamorphosis at the bottom, that's going to be big on this. But I'm going to yeet Daybound, Nightbound. And yeet Daytime, Nighttime. And then I don't know what I'm doing. I have not figured out what to fill in. I'm wondering, it's like if you're a new Souls game, I would 100% go Bloodborne because it's beginner friendly, playing 2 hours of DS2. I've heard Elden Ring is the easiest Souls, FromSoft Souls game. I've heard Elden Ring is the easiest one. They made it like super low barrier to entry. Comparatively to, like, even Dark Souls 3, but especially Dark Souls 2. Though, to be fair, I don't think that one's FromSoft's fault. Dark Souls 2 is, like, the ugly stepchild. That said, right, if you're enjoying Bloodborne, I think you will like Lies of P. I think that sounds like that's for you. It's medium, I would say, since it was my first Souls game. Okay. Lies of P is my first, like, really, really Soulsy-like game. It's not my first Souls-like, but it's the first one that really gets into it. And it's good. Oh, it's good. I also did Jedi Survivor. And that one was pretty alright. Very Star Wars-y. And then I'm doing another Crab's Treasure, which is, I want to say, like, the best Souls-like ever, maybe, and that's really fucking weird to say that. I plan on getting Lies. I have it on my wish list. Fair. Aw, man, you missed it. It was free on Game Pass a while ago. Aw, I'm sorry. Aw. It's good shit, though. Like, definitely save up money for it. It's good shit. Yeah, five symbols fit in here good. Nice and good. So just don't make a Warframe that needs 6 symbols, and we're all right. Other Tenno controller infested into their other types. This right here warrants it being a rare by itself, because I intend infested to work like slivers, and they will have synergizing abilities that they give out to one another. Creatures you control get +3, random blocks, it is indestructible. Yes. Yes. So he has an offensive ability and a defensive ability. Oh, that was another thing to consider, was upping the dream cost to be 1 more than the entire mana cost. Because right now it's the same. And the only downside is that he enters the battlefield tapped. But the point of it is so that you can splash it in almost any color. Stalker's a little weird. He doesn't have Dream, he has Despair. And that is, if you cast Dread, you can discard him and destroy a Tenno creature. I guess I could actually do that. I could do that, make it a 2 cost. Because as an additional cost, you're discarding him. In short, it'll cost 1 more to cast him with this method than it would to hard cast. Whenever a Tenno creature an opponent controls die, you may pay 3 to return Stalker from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Yeah, so he is uh-oh. And there goes my frames. There goes my frames. Okay, I think we're back for a bit. I'm averaging like 6% drop frames. Drop in. It's the complete opposite of what you imagine. Imagine I can't see. He's only a Tenno for now because he's technically a Warframe from all that we know. Ow! But we don't know enough. We don't know enough for me to sit on that. And then you jar me? I'm trying to have a discussion, my guy. Why would you jar me? I'm trying to talk to you. Crab's combat music is so funky. I love it. Do you mean another Crab's Treasure? Because there's crabs can mean a lot of things. Like Crab Rave, the Crab Champions, the Crab Game, which is not even about crabs. But yeah, what I added was in line with his weapon series. Dread, discard the Stalker, destroy target Tenno creature. Despair, whenever a Tenno creature an opponent controls dies, you may pay 3 to return him from the graveyard to battlefield tapped. So it's like a weird version of Dream that all the other Warframes have. And then Hate, he has +1/+0 for every Tenno creature on the battlefield you do not control. So he gets big. If someone's running Tenno shenanigans, he gets bigger. He's the answer to Tenno. In this set, he'll be the thing that beats Tenno card. The Souls Crab. Okay. Another Crab's Treasure. Gotcha. It do be pretty funky. It do be pretty grooving. But yeah, I'm gonna feel really dumb if we get his lore drop and he's not a Warframe, even though he is the Excalibur model, and had the Excalibur Umbra model in the second dream. Look it up. That is, he's actually wearing the Excalibur Umbra cosmetic. Crab game. Oh, Crab game, because people were getting, yeah, DDoS, yep. Okay, hang on, my chair wheels are in a weird spot on the carpet. There we go. But yeah, I've got Stalker here as the answer to other Warframes getting too powerful. If you have Stalker in your hand, 2 mana, you can blow up a problem Warframe. That'll be the goal here. Then, okay, so Excalibur, Mag, and Volt will actually have their dream cost lower than their casting cost. Why? I have not been the least bit horny since I got here. I'm gonna take these privileges away. Oh, you were getting the VR chat experience and the cheese. Oh, what I've been good. I've had a rough day as it is. Okay, stream started an hour late. I'm having technical issues. The internet's being dumb, and now you jar and jail me. I can't believe you. This makes sense, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go to all of the non-starters and up their dream costs by 1 for now. It's a lot to consider balance when you're not actually able to playtest any of this. Oh, Citrine. Citrine's technically stronger if you dream her in. I just realized that. Why is the plastic cheese slice? It's all random. It's all random. What cheese slice you get is random, and what sound that cheese slice makes is also random. It's all random. And it's not parm, it's provolone. See, Citrine has Sunburst. So she enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter for each color spent to cast her. And normally she's a 4 color, but with Dream it costs 5 mana. You could stuff 5 different colors in there and have her enter with +5/+5 instead of +4/+4 that she would normally get. I know that y'all can't read this because somebody put up jail bars. Is Citrine the odd one out where the dream cost stays the same? Or is this like a feature, not a bug? Is this a feature instead of a bug? It would make her a 5-color Warframe, technically speaking. I'm free! Oh no, I'm behind bars! 5% chance the sound plays is from Blurp? Huh? How would I get that to work? Blurp would play every time. Boing. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Citrine. Add red, green, white, blue. If Citrine has no +1/+1 counters on it, instead add red, green, white, and blue. That's pretty broken, especially if you can add a +1/+1 counter to Citrine. So here's what we do. That's what we do. She's a 2/0. That's how we do it. I don't know, man. You're the streamer man here. I am the streamer man. So y'all can't read the 2/0. So basically 0 toughness means that she dies instantly when she hits the battlefield. But if you use Sunburst on her, she's going to enter with +1/+1 counters, meaning that she will have a toughness to survive that instant death. But her second ability lets you just remove one of those counters, and then you can get a mana pip back for it. And then if it's the last one, you get all 4. So you can get her mana cost back by sacrificing her. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. I think that works. It feels very Rainbow Gemstone Warframe-y. And what the hell is that on my finger? It's like a bit of glue. Where did that come from? Where did that go? Where did that come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Ignore me. Oh, by the way, do I sound any better as opposed to like previous streams? I've worked on some mic tech, and because I discovered last night that when my mic would peak, the mic would just stop sending audio. I think I fixed that. I still need to get citrine. I keep getting the same weapon part over and over again. Doesn't help that I keep getting randoms. That understand you have to collect the orbs after they have to leave the first wave. God damn it, man, that sucks. Yeah, no, you need to do all 4 waves. But, right, you do know that Otak on Deimos has a shop with citrine parts in it, right? Oh, wink. Citrine's one of the Warframes with a pity shop, like Varuna, and yeah, you're not peeking anymore. Yes, yes, yes. I think since I added voice mod, only one person ever brought it up, and so I didn't realize how big of a problem it was. Granted, I should have been double checking. That part's on me. So I'm just now finding out, like a month later. I feel dumb. I feel really dumb. Chroma, Vex Armor, whenever damage dealt. We'll need to work on that. Dream. No, wait, Dream 5. I put Dream 5 on there. There we go. Ember, Dream 4. Sevagoth, Dream 5. I'll be back for the rest of you later. 4. It's really funny, because a long time ago, and I would say like several years ago, I was actually working on this exact same project, but I didn't have like the cool template I made and you know, updated stuff. So in short, I was, I originally had it so their alternate casting cost on Warframes was actually 1 mana more than the actual cost to hardcast the Warframe. And I've been going back and forth on that ever since. That's my bad. When I say you're peaking, I always mean you're so loud your mic doesn't... Yeah, no, and that's what it is. I was peaking. Whoops. I fixed it. So, during, like, the collab stream a couple days ago, I would go, yippee! But you couldn't hear it. It would just go, yip! And then that was it. Or the, when the loot bug stole my fucking, stole my gear at, like, the last round. Like, I put something by the door, and I was gonna be like, okay, I only need, like, 1 more item, and then that's it. We make quota. And then I turn around, and the loot bug's running off with it. I started yelling at him and calling him a bastard and all these other things. But I was yelling so loud, the mic wasn't picking up all the insults I was throwing at him. It auto-censored me. So that was funny. Imagine getting kidnapped by the forest god and the cutoff. Yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Let's try to fix up Sevagoth here. I think I've got Death Touch and Cold Below. I think that works for him. That's what he wants to do. But what's the benefit to casting the Shadow besides the fact that he has Shadow? Oh, I had that's interesting. What happens when you bounce a double-faced card? Hang on, I need to look up something in the rules. This is, ooh, hang on. MTG Flicker Modal MDFC. What is the rules? If I exile the backside of the card and then return it to the battlefield, will it automatically return as the front side? Or do I get to choose? Because you can cast it as either side. Will it remember that the backside got exiled? Or because it was removed to exile, the memory issues of Magic the Gathering says it forgets which side is which? If an effect puts a double-faced card onto the battlefield, it enters with its front face up. If that front face can't be put onto the battlefield, it doesn't enter the battlefield. If an effect exiles Sage or Glacier and returns to the battlefield, it remains in exile because an instant can't be put onto the battlefield. Oh my god! So I can put a flicker effect on Sevagoth's Shadow, and he instantly comes back as Sevagoth. Oh. Oh, that's cool! No, that's sick! Well, hang on. We need to, symbol that. Magic got all. Well, no, that's really how it is. Because if Magic were to try to remember the states of cards once they leave the battlefield, what's going to happen is that you're going to have to start tagging cards when they get shuffled into your library, and that's just not going to work. You can't do that. It's not like Hearthstone where you can like modify a card and that stays modified. Modifications only stick around in certain areas in the game. And it just, the rules wouldn't work if it was allowed to move modifications out of those areas. Shit, bitch, because I would make random noises and try to shout at the dogs the fuck off. Fuck off! Okay, so if I reduce this by 4, you still have to cast the front side for 2, no matter what, because you can only remove the 2 with the 4 here. But I can make this cost 3 with the 2, and that, I think that would be worth it, because then that's 5 mana total versus the 7 mana total, so you're still getting a discount of 2 on the backside if you're casting him from the battlefield, and that's after you spent 4 to cast him to get him out. Cries and Yu-Gi-Oh's where there's death effects and deck. Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh has a lot of upkeep. Magic does in a way too, but they try to make it so that there's, like, reading the card, explains the card, anything that, like, modifies a stat is either temporary or asks you to put a token on the card, because that also makes it memorable. If there's a physical, like, if you put, like, a bead on the card to be like, okay, this is my +1/+1 counter. Okay, now you know it has +1/+1. And then when that card goes to the graveyard, all counters and tokens and stuff, all that falls off. So you don't have to worry about it in the graveyard or in exile or in your hand or in the library. You don't have to worry about that. So they've got the system. They made the system work. But when it comes to cards that have double sides, the rules get weird. The rules get really weird. And we have discovered one of those weird rules. During your end step, if... Oh, wow, that is lagging. Sevagoth's shadow attacked this turn. Exile it, then return it to the battlefield. And stop trying to keyword shadow. That's his name. If Sevagoth's shadow attacked this turn, exile it, then return it to the battlefield. And I'll put another comma in there, so that denotes that that's an action, and then that's an action. So it's a flicker effect. And with the way Modal Double Face works, as far as I understand, is that the backside will go into exile, and then the game will forget which side was which, because it has to work that way. The game has to respect the front side of the card. And then you return, then as per instructed, you return it to the battlefield. So it'll return to the battlefield as the front side of the card. That should work. Everything I understand about the game should work. That makes sense. The instructions are clear. You brought a pack of modern set. Man, there's 5 paragraphs I never get. Bro, Yu-Gi-Oh is so much reading. Like, Magic gets a little silly with how much you can read on cards, but it is still nothing compared to Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, god damn. Like, let me go down to Caliban. This is wordy by Magic standards. This is wordy. There's only 2 abilities here, and a reminder text. This is considered wordy. Like, damn! God motherfucking damn! This is considered wordy. There's reminder text, an ability, an ability, and an ability. One thing Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do, though, is it doesn't break up the text box so that each ability is not its own line. So if you've got, you know, if you're trying to read a Yu-Gi-Oh card, all of the abilities will be in one big paragraph. It's like, Okay. That's so much mana for a 5/2, though. I could, no, you know what? You know what? I can comfortably make that an 8-2. And here's my reason why. This is a tap ability. That means Sevagoth has to wait a whole turn before he can use it. From when he enters the battlefield. He uses it. You do these Cold Blow, and then you cast the backside of the card from exile. Then, Summoning Sickness takes over. Sevagoth's Shadow has to wait a whole turn before he can attack. Then he attacks. Then he flickers. He flickers back to the front side. Sevagoth is into the battlefield as a new creature. He now has to wait a whole turn before he can use his ability. Ow. So he can only do something every other turn. Hello, Death. How you doing? Ow. Like, why? Ow. So I think I've got Sevagoth figured out. I would like to give the Shadow another ability, though. In fact, what if I did... I got points now. He got points now, everybody. Ow. So I gave up reading, especially on Dual Link. Oh my god, yeah. And like, Magic is always adding some kind of new card that changes like the mental upkeep of the game. With like the synchros and the links and the XYZs, and it's on and on and on and on and on. I stopped playing when I was 7, and I am lucky I got out early. I feel lucky I got out early. God damn. If I give him... Well, Double Strike is a white ability. If I give him Double Strike... And then... Is Double Strike a single word, or... okay. I'm actually gonna remove that. Most people know what Double Strike is. Double Strike for 8 is way too much. Way too much. Double Strike for 2, though. Or for 4, though. Now, see, that makes more sense. So, Death, how you doing? Good morning. You're up early. Or late. How are you? Been up since 1 a.m. God damn. Ooh. Oh, that's you with the August 18th reminder. Are you coming back this 9th? Ooh. Ooh, this 9th? Ooh. Ooh, can't wait to see you on the 9th. Just to fuck it. Automon said that was a sexual-based turn. Just to fuck it up, suit. God damn it. And in-person games are so bad. I went, for one, to say, you got name a very specific set. I can't remember. Oh, God. Yeah, no. Very, very toxic. Toxic. Damn right, Automon. I'm going to fuck sleep. Sleep going to get fucked up. Really pushing pillows, if you ask me. Hang on. Shadows. Claws. And then we unitalics. Space dash space. There we go. Stop. 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 Stop with all that reminder text. There we go. Miss Marpillows, I mean, not wrong. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, I'm not jealous. Ooh. I kid. I have a question, though, Death. You ever play Magic? Does this mean anything to you at all? No, never. Aw, man. I worked hard on this. Ads. Oh, ads. Okay. Fair. Smell maxing. Okay, so you want to know what smell maxing is? Smell maxing is when you don't shower and don't deodorant for like weeks and weeks, so that when you go to a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament, your fucking your opponent quits because you smell so bad. That's literally what that is, and is a strat that players have been doing for like Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments, and it's gotten so bad that they're putting it in the rules that you have to have a certain minimum level of hygiene to participate in official sanctioned tournaments. It's crazy. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh smell maxing is crazy insane. Welcome back, Death. Like, You missed the rant, Death, but Yu-Gi-Oh players are deliberately not showering so they can win tournaments. Because if they smell like shit, their opponent will quit. It's fucked up. It's actually fucked up. This is why I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh. It's also kind of why I don't play Magic in person much, because I can't trust people to bathe. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. It's as bad as it sounds. It's gross. But back to what I was going on. So Death, what I did, I like as a strat, you know, I guess it's just gross as shit. And they are starting to put it in rules that you can't smell like shit to play Yu-Gi-Oh anymore. So, you know, I will take it. I caught someone smell maxing at a tournament I paid to enter. I'm a pimp named Slickback Smack 'em. That's funny. But Death, so I know you don't, since you don't play Magic, I'm sorry. I know you don't play Magic. No, since you don't play Magic. What I've got going on here, excuse me, is that, I've made a template using the Warframe Galvanized mod frame. Like, this is the Galvanized mod frame, but I've made a template that lets you do Magic cards in the Magic set editor. And it's been like 2 weeks of work to get to this point, and it's cool. It's like an episode in Dragon Ball where Krillin fought the nasty dude. Oh yeah, the nasty dude with no noise. No noise? No nose. Krillin has no nose. He won because he has no nose. But yeah, it works. It adopts all of the color rules of Magic. I can even do hybrids. If I do like the cross mana, it'll do the gradient. This is like it's so cool. That's like, I wanted to do a Warframe themed Magic set because it's kind of like it follows the Magic rules a little bit. And then if I did for all of the 59 Warframes, if I did a galvanized card to make them stand out, I thought that would be cool. It's like a showcase, you know, because Magic has been doing like showcase cards with every set. They'll do like a special frame that's super cool and be like, ooh, buy me. So I'm doing that for the individual Warframes. It lost 60% of their player base. Good. They're not going to lose any money over it. Pull a Warframe card as my universe. I summon Valkyr Prime. No primes. I'm not doing any primes. In defense mode. You're not too far. Where's Valkyr? Where did I put Valkyr? Valkyr's green-red, right? Yeah, Valkyr's gonna be green-red. She's a berserker. Oh, I've made my own mana symbol. It's a Tau mana symbol for sentient stuff. And since Caliban's a sentient Warframe, he gets their abilities too. You summon my trap card. It's Equinox. I floop the pig. True, that pig do get flooping. Yeah, I'm still working on Equinox here. Equinox did have previously different abilities, but I'm not feeling good about them anymore, so I need to cook on Equinox. But right now I'm cooking on Sevagoth, who's a double-sided card. It sounds floopy. And so I think I've got it. Where you can, yeah, so he's a double modal-faced card. When he's in your hand, you can choose to cast the front side or the back side, as long as you can pay the cost. Then, if you're on the front side and he's on the battlefield, you can pay this cost, remove him from the game, and then cast him from the removed area of the game, which means you would be allowed to cast the back side. So if you wanted to flip him over mid-game, ow, you can. Backside. Then on the backside, if he attacks, then that's it. He's got to flip back over to the other side. I think I've got it. I think I've got Sevagoth figured out. Yeah. He's a 4/2 that does double strike damage, so that's 8 damage total. He's basically unblockable with Shadow. We're good. We're good. I fixed Sevagoth. And I'm going to control save that too, because I've done a lot of work here. Then the other one, yeah, the other one I need to fix is Equinox. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know what to do with her. Card to do 69 damage. There's only 20 health in the game. What do you mean 69 damage? Korra. What do you mean wait? What do you even mean wait? I know what you could do. Oh god. What could I do? Watch this. Watch this. Watch him actually cook, though. Watch your death actually cook something. Sun and night. That previously was the ability. That previously was the... You mean the dial. You mean the choice dial. Oh. Oh, interesting. Could I work that in? Would I be able to work that in? Would I have to redesign a shit ton to get that to work? Because I could have... Well, no, because that wouldn't be day or night, though. That's the thing. Yeah, day is the damage form. That's why she has a... that's actually why the health and toughness stats are inverted. Because the black one is the tankier one, and the white one is the damagier one. But... Okay, so little context here, Death. There's an ability in Magic the Gathering called literally daytime and nighttime. And what it does is, once a card with that ability activates, every turn it starts a clock, and it starts checking if certain requirements were met, or certain requirements weren't met, and if they were or weren't, it'll switch between day and night. And there's only a couple cards in the entire game of Magic that care, but they do care, and these cards will flip over to obey these day-night rules. It's usually used for werewolves in the werewolf set, but I was originally planning to do it here for Equinox Day and Equinox Night. Equinox would have daybound, Equinox Night would have nightbound, and then the Metamorphosis would just be a forced change of day to night. But when you think about it, when you really cook on it, that daytime, nighttime is always a check every single turn, and you always have to keep track of it. Even if you destroy all the cards on the field that care about day or night, once day-night starts, you always have to keep track of it for the rest of the game. And it's a little bit of an upkeep. And Equinox is one of 2, maybe 3 cards in this entire set I'm going to design that could even care about day-night. Brings back old cards. Well, we'll cook on that in a second. But I was planning on, like, the worms from Deimos to also care about day or night, because they're literally the day-night worms. And then maybe, like, the Plains of Eidolon as a card being a day-night card. But then that would be it. That would be all that would care. So having 3 cards with this ability, that's a lot of upkeep. It's not worth. And then finally, the final nail in the coffin is that Equinox doesn't really control the time of day. That their form is represented by day and night, but they don't actually control day or night. Daytime, nighttime, daytime, nighttime. I know what you're referencing, Ryan. I love it. So you're saying that Equinox is the healer form. Yeah, but like a werewolf. So the night side does do a little bit of healing. The issue is that it doesn't fit the black color pie in Warframe, as the colors have rules about what they can and cannot do. That would actually be more of a white ability, and I'm definitely not putting that on the front. So, Now, bringing cards back from the graveyard, that is a black ability. Black can do that. I mean, if we take a look at Necros, I've got something similar going on, where his Shadows of the Dead ability says you can exile a creature from a graveyard, but you get to make a copy of it, except it's a black zombie with Decayed. And that is his Shadows of the Dead. I think Equinox would have a slightly different version of that. They change at a time of a card placed like a card that is a landscape, if memory serves right. Yeah, but I don't want it to be exactly the same. Because I also have to consider that the Equinox Night form just takes less damage in general. then I could put like absorb 2 on here. Equinox furry confirmed. What if it heals the cards on the field? That technically doesn't work, because when cards take damage, it's only for that turn, and then it's over. At the end of the turn, they'll auto heal all damage taken. And it definitely would not be in Black's purview. Let me take a quick look at Equinox's kit, because I have an idea. But it might be overlapping another Warframe here real quick. Equinox Warframe. I want to make sure that each Warframe is trying to do something a little different, because there's 57 of them. Equinox. I think Regenerate would work. Okay, let me see your abilities. Please stop running ads on the wiki that changes the size of the page. Thank you. Run as many ads as you want, but could you make them not change the size of the page while I'm scrolling? Where are the rest of your abilities? Where are they at? Oh, where does... Ah, there we go. Rest and Rage. In Night Form, targets are put to sleep. It doesn't really work in Black. In Night Form, reduces damage inflicted by nearby enemies. Okay. Okay, wait. We could cook on that. Mend and Maim. Night Form allies are healed with each nearby enemy killed. Okay. Giving out a toughness buff is not in Black at all. But there's a couple ways I can look at this. Magic Absorb. What is the original color pie for Absorb? Oh, maybe if I just put MTG Absorb. There we go, because it's there. Future Sight. Damage prevention ability. It's white. Oh. It's only been printed on one card so far? Ow. Wait, so we've just not have a... Oh. So it's not truly white. It's just only ever been printed on one card that happens to be white. Well, then hang on. I get to make the rules then. There's not... The precedent is extremely small. Then fuck it. Check this out. Enemy players can't attack in the next turn due to sleep effect. Also not Black, but what I can do is other Tenno creatures you control have absorb 2. If a source would deal damage to this creature, prevent 2 of that damage. That's big. That's big. That's big. It's big. That's big. And because Absorb has only ever been on one creature in Magic at all ever, you can't say it belongs to a color. You can't. It's like, okay, sure, it was on a white card, but it was only ever on one white card. So the precedent is super small. It can go anywhere. It could go anywhere. Yeah. You pull me in front of a judge, it could go anywhere. The precedent is not set. So I think this will work. This is... Oh, you know what? What actually is the... So I'll do Pacify and Provoke. Yeah. So this will be Pacify. The glove didn't fit. And then I'll put something for Provoke in here. Uh-oh. Wait, when this attacks, you may have target creature defending player controls untap and block if able. That's just an ability in the game. I don't need to do a flavor. Equinox just has Provoke. That's an actual ability in the game. That said, I don't think it's a white ability. I think it's a red ability. But I'm gonna break the color pie here. I'm gonna break it. If I miss out on this, I would be dumb. I would be dumb not to put that in. I would feel really, really stupid. I do want to look up MTG Provoke. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. It is used on red cards. And it is used on green cards. But it's also used on white cards. So hang on, we're still in the color pie. We're still in the color pie. I feel good. Down, on, down, on, down, on, down. I knew that I would. Yeah, down, on, down, on, down, on, down. Okay, Metamorphosis. Bonus shields and armor in night form. Bonus damage or speed in day form. Can I work that into Metamorphosis? No, that's just on the abilities. This transforms. This. Well, I don't need to capitalize transforms. I think this works. Because Equinox is not a double modal face card. It's a one face card with a backside. So transform allows you to flip it. Whereas with Sevagoth, it is a modal double-faced. You can cast either side. So Transform does not allow you to flip that. Which is why I have to go through all these fucking hoops to get it to transform. Okay, I think this works. That is really dumb. This... Provoke, when this... Like, Provoke being an actual magic ability is crazy. And it's not the only time that happened. Death, if you check out... Where did I put Nidus? Hang on, where's my boy? There he is. Undying is an ability? It's a real thing? So I just get to put that on there? So I think that's pretty funny. You may have target creature defending player controls untap and block it if able. Yeah. 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 And that Absorb 2 will not cover Equinox. So if you have a battle, if you have like a board state that's like really complicated, and a bunch of creatures have Absorb, someone can just nuke your Equinox and then get rid of it. And that would be a good way to counter Equinox being powerful, is that the Equinox can be taken out if it's buffing your whole board. I think that works. And then with that, I'm going to double check. I think that fixes everything I wanted to fix since the last time we were here. Cool. Let me see. This means I get to run that by the guy. Yeah, Citrine. I somehow made Citrine stronger. But it's fine. It's whatever. It's whatever. I don't have any primes, but I'm gonna veto and say that Excalibur gets his Umbra variant because he's a character in the story and not just a plain old Warframe, which is why he gets the legendary status. He's a singular card. You can't have duplicates of him. And he's gonna have anti-sentient abilities. Yeah, that checks out. That checks out. Lavos. Transmute. I didn't even know that was possible. Wait, what was possible? What, like legendary? Oh yeah, because Yu-Gi-Oh doesn't do anything like that. So, for most cards, you can have any number of them out on the battlefield at the time, and it doesn't matter. But if the card is a legendary card, that means it is a specific character from the story They are a singular entity, and you cannot have a duplicate of them on your battlefield at the same time, because it's a causality paradox. Whereas there's loads of Garas. There's bunches of Chromas. Anybody can make a Citrine, but in the story, there's only one Umbra. Oh, I didn't even know that's possible. Making Citrine more powerful. I did. Yeah. So she has an ability that says for every color you spend to cast her, she gets +1/+1. So at default, she's a 6/4 because you have to spend 4 mana to cast her. But every Warframe has an alternative casting cost, and hers is 5 of any mana. You could spend 5 different colors and make her come in as a +5/+5. That would be a 7/5. So she actually she's stronger if you use her alternate casting cost. I think it's funny. But she could also be weaker. If, for example, you're running a deck that only has green-red, and you don't have the other 3 colors of mana, but you really want her in the deck because she has this mana pumping ability at the bottom, then you know, for her dream cost, you do like green, red, red. She only had 2 colors of mana to cast her. She comes in with +2/+2. She would be weaker in that scenario, but that's the point of the dream ability, is that you can use any color Warframe in any deck. You just have to make sacrifices when summoning them. And that'll be the goal. Lavo says transmute. Discard this card, search your library for a card with the same mana value, so he can always search for 4. Put it into your hand, then shuffle. Transmute only as a sorcery. Yeah. Transmute is what Lavos wants to do. Target creature you control is the color or colors of your choice until the end of turn. That's also something Lavos wants to do. And I know it's a rare, but I think this is a rare ability. In any other set, this is bad. But in a set where I have an entire faction who can become immune to colors, Lavos will be cracked for changing a card to a color, to a different color. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Nidus is fine. Rhino is fine. We need to review Stalker once we get his quest, because that might change his creature typing. But he's legendary too, because there's only one Stalker. So he's the other legendary Warframe card I made. Varuna's fine. She's got that chain fighting ability where if she hits one thing, she hits everything. Wisp has her moats. Gain haste until the end of turn, regenerate target creature. Whenever an opponent's creature is dealt combat damage by a creature you control, tap it and put a stun counter on it. Yep. Hildren is anti-Corpus. Corpus will run shield counters. Hildren says no shield counters for you. Caliban is running sentient mechanics. He doesn't have dream, but his mana cost does have alternate costs to it, so that's fine. I have no bit rates. My bitrate is gone. Yeah, I have no more interweb. And then Excalibur, Mag, Volt are the starters. They have a lower dream cost, and you can cast them on your first turn from outside of the game. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Who's next? Let's take it from the top. Citrine is stupidly funny. Like, are you talking in the game or like the card? I have no internet. Okay, my bitrate's out of the red now. Well, it's still thinking about it. 24 hours until final shape. I've heard good things about the new Titan. I've heard good things about Prismatic. That Prismatic is like the first real build craft subclass. I've heard that's like the thing for final shape is the new Prismatic, and that the new open world area is like a solo world. That these are also things I've been hearing. I watch Skill Up, and he's a big Destiny nerd, so that's how I get my Destiny fix. I don't ever have to play the game. I just get all the good stuff through him. But like, Charlie, you play Magic? Do you play Magic? Would you play this card? It mixes perks from all sub. Yeah. But it's the way it mixes them is you kind of have to like you can build craft. That's what makes it sick. Okay. I see the follow from that one ace. Thank you so much. Where's the alert? Hello? I don't play Magic. Damn. Hang on, where's the alert? Oh no, hang on. See, this is one of the problems I had with starting the stream this morning, is that everything disconnected from Twitch. Status, everything okay, have fun. Where's the alert? Hang on, I'm gonna actually check my Twitch to see what connections I do have. Wait a minute. Hang on, give me a sec. I'm going to fire that.
Hello there.
Well, that worked. Why didn't the alert work? Also, according to sound alerts, that one ace followed 11 minutes ago, even though I'm just now getting it. The only clips he showed was him killing Skill Up. Oh no. My internet has been dropping something fierce. We just had another big drop. Hang on, I'm gonna refresh. So, that one ace followed me 11 minutes ago and it never put in the... It never actually gave it to me. Oh, you found the stream on YouTube? I thought it was super interesting. Aw, thanks. Sorry, I can't really pay attention to YouTube because the way I have my stuff set up, I can't see both chats at the same time. And it's kind of a problem. But I also just kind of have YouTube around so that uploading the VODs is super easy since they'll already be there with the co-stream. I am having a lot of connection issues though. Oh my god, I've dropped 6,700 frames. It stayed below 4%, but when I drop, I drop. But hi, welcome in, hi. I do Magic set editor only on Mondays, but I'm doing a Warframe themed set I'm trying to build here, which I thought was, you know, kind of fun. I can make the Warframes and the factions, I can make them obey the color pie, mostly. And then, like, if we can get Warhammer, we can get Warframe. And our Lord Daddy, my name's Biff, released a 10-hour lore vid of everything up to Final Shape. Yeah, I heard about that. That is a 10-hour video? It's funny. It's super funny. Now, let's build Baruch. Let's do Baruch. Warframe Baruch Kevin Glint. Let's see if there's any Kevin Glint art for Baruch. There is. There is. I want to watch it. I do a 10-hour stream where I just watch the lore video. Hang on, now we gotta get that picture. Baruch. Kevin Glint. And then... I already watched another 13-hour lore video? And it was part 1? Goddamn! Alright, so he'll have one white pip. I'll do the mana cost when we get to it. 1/5 Dream. I'll put Dream X for now because I don't know what that's actually going to be. Then Defender. He cannot... Defender means he cannot attack. Because that's Baruch's thing. Well, no, if I tap it, it doesn't work. The end of turn, Baruch. Whoops. Defender. Now, let me reword this. Flip Baruch's power and toughness. It loses defender. There we go. First strike. Okay, that makes sense to me. So what would I... How much would I charge to cast that? What's Baruch's fourth ability actually called? Serene Storm. Hang on. There we go. Oh, it thinks Storm is... No. Quit that. I said quit that. Quit it. Thank you. Storm's an actual keyword in Warframe, and so it was thinking that that's what I wanted to do, and that is not what I wanted to do. That's a flavor ability, not an actual ability. Quit it. Guess what? Death, what? What's up? Chicken butt? Is it chicken butt? Oh my god, I love chicken butt. Sorry, I had to... What's up, Death? What's up? Ow! Okay, I deserve that. I deserve that. That's my fault. That's my B. I'm a B. Ow! Yeah, are we just beating me up? Ow! Yeah, we're just beating me up. Okay. If I do that for... I've got points to use, that's what... Oh, I see. Okay. So he's a 3-mana, 1/5 defender first strike. He can't attack. And then for an additional 3 mana, you can flip his power and toughness, and he loses defender, so he can attack for that turn. That's flavor. That's on flavor and in color pie. Monks are usually white. Defender is a very white thing to be. Dude, Twitch phone app is so ass. I can't even use my Twitch Prime here. Oh, yeah, no. Twitch on phone is ass. Twitch on phone is ass. I agree. Cool. We got Baruch. Vauban. I could do affinity for artifacts. Make him like a 7. But affinity art for artifacts. Oh, right. Hello? Okay, internet's back. It's still doing drops. It's still dropping. I'm glad it hasn't broken the session up though. I can only use a regular sub. Don't even have the option. Ooh. You don't have to spend your money on me, Charlie. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay, my internet's in the toilet right now. It's I don't know what AT&T is doing, but they need to get their shit together. Okay, first of all, Dream 8. Affinity for artifacts. So there is a world where you cast him for free. that world exists. Huh. Interestingly, there is Kevin Glynn art of Vauban, but he's not doing Vauban things.
Pinot on deck.
Hey! Thanks for the sub. Wait, you actually did spend money? You didn't have to do that. You could just use the Prime. What? Well, thank you so much. That's covered for 6 months? What do you mean covered for 6 months? Expound. Thanks for the sub, man. That means a lot. Man, I've been doing numbers the last couple days. Or just like the last week or so. Like, I've been doing numbers. I don't know what it is. I feel like I'm like on the teetering edge of something about to happen. It probably won't, but like I've got that gut feeling that something big is about to happen and I'm scared. It could be anticipation of my birthday though. There's about to be a little birthday boy. Let's yoink this. I'll have to trim this image. Ooh, damn it, it's a WebP file. All right, hang on. That means I gotta fix it. Give me a sec. Just a moment. I won't be able to see chat for a second. Something VC. I can't see what you're saying. You file save as Vauban PNG. There we go. Save. Get rid of that. And then where's that WebP file? Okay, we're back. Oh, Charlie got to get to okay. He got to work. Work. I'm not a fan of this, because he really do just be trying to shoot a child in this picture. There we go. That's like the best one I could get. But it's a Kevin Glynn piece. He doesn't do a lot of Vauban's. So he's a high mana cost. But there's, like, lots of ways to reduce it. Huh. I could just make him an affinity for artifacts do nothing, like Mirror Enforcer. I could do that. I think he needs one ability. I think he needs just one thing. I'm going to start with a 5/5, and then I'll modify that, saying, like, as to what can be done. Because affinity for artifacts makes him, like, super aggressive casting. You can get him out super cheap for that. And I will also uncommon him out the gate. What ability for Vauban? He's got lots of gadgets. He's got the Photon Strike, he's got the Vacuum, the Singularity, the Mind Layers, the Tesla Orbs. He could stun counter stuff. Ah. Sacrifice an artifact. Okay. Tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. That works. That works. Yeah. That's in blue. That's a blue ability. Make me into a card. No. Actually, Vera, you ever play any Magic at all? Is this doing anything for you? Vauban. Vauban Warframe. I don't know where that sent me. So, do I call that Tesla Nervos or Bastille? Tesla Nervos. There we go. Sacrifice an artifact, tap target creature, put a stun counter on it. And he's got affinity for artifacts, so there's a little synergy here. I guess you want to run him with sentience, but then you'd have to sacrifice the sentience to put the stun counters on things. Yeah. You know? I might remove Ice Wave and just make it Snow Globe. Yeah, I'll make it Snow Globe. The wording of that feels weird. Let me look up. I know what ability I'm repping off here. Let me look up, MTG Sphere of Safety. Safety Sphere. That's Damping Sphere. Creatures can't attack you or a planeswalker you control, or a planeswalker you control. Oh, wait a minute. Creatures can't attack you. Hang on. Or a battle you protect. Battle you defend? Unless their controller pays... Yeah, and then I don't have to worry about X. Let me take a look at MTG battles, because I need to read the rules on that. That's a type of card I'm going to get into later. Choose an opponent to protect it. You and others can attack it. Okay. When it's defeated, exile it and cast it transformed. Got it. Okay. So, my plan is there's a card type called a battle. And I was going to use that to represent the mission types in Warframe. So, like, exterminate, sabotage, defense... you know, all of the mission, not all of them, but like a number of them. I'm thinking I'm going to try to go for like 10, maybe 15, but, Frost would be the way to be like, haha, no. You gotta pay to get through me. Actually, wait, let me, whoops, hang on. I messed up. I actually didn't check the back end of that. For each of those creatures. That's what I missed out on. There we go. Because we don't have anything that protects battles in Magic the Gathering. They're a new card type, and there's not much going on with them. They're very new, very fresh. So this would be an interesting play space to be like, no. I protect my battle. And it's on brand. It's what Frost wants to do. He doing he shit. 3 mana, 1/4, pay 2 to get through. That's on curve with Propaganda, right? Propaganda's a 3-cast enchantment. GG Propaganda. Take a right, propaganda. 3 mana, creatures can't attack you unless the controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking you. Right. Right. It isn't uncommon, though. And I do agree, this is an uncommon effect. I don't want, like, everybody to run 4 of these, otherwise it'd be impossible. Okay. We got Hydroid. We got Vauban. You really love to see it. I don't think Kevin Glint would have Ureli art. He would not. He doth not. Oh, that's sick. I just saw something cool. Hang on, I saw something for later, and I'm gonna save this now. Save image as quests. So yeah. Second Dream, War Within, Sacrifice. New War? I guess I'll use that for New War. And then I'm gonna need Chains of Harrow for that. Oh, I could use the Ureli comic book cover. Yeah, hang on. Because that's, what is it, Chicken Draws Dogs? Let me go look this up. Hang on. DE commissioned me in April. This does not fit in the card very well. Sure. Oh my god! AT&T, can you not do this to me, please? Please? Can I have my internet back? Please. Like, please. I'm asking nicely. There we go. I'll keep you really a low casting cost creature. Horsemanship would be funny. No, I won't do that. She doesn't need to be too strong. And it split the VOD. And it's not better. The internet's not better. Yeah, my bitrate is in the fucking trash right now. For those of y'all on Twitch, please refresh. That sucks. Are we back? Hello? Its stream came back. It's good now. Thank you. No, it was Chuck. I completely, and it's just been doing that. If you look at my, you can't see my bitrate monitor, but it's a heart monitor. It's up and down, up and down, and up and down. AT&T's up to some dumb shit today, as they usually are. I do not recommend them for ISP, like, at all. I never, ever. They do not have their shit together, and we are paying way too much money for shitty service. But we're back. It's good now, but it's gonna drop again. It will drop. It's not done. They are not done with their bullshit. And that's gonna split the Twitch VOD, which is not the end of the world. I think the YouTube VOD won't split. I hope. That's okay. Ow! Oh no! Wait, hang on! No! It's so much violence! Hello! Hi! And with all the screaming, hey, 2 purples, nice. So with all the screaming, I fixed my audio. I've been summoned by Urelli. You have! You were! Oh my god! So, I fixed my audio. I did not know that when I was peaking, it would actually just completely yeet my microphone. I didn't know it was that bad. I fixed it, as you can tell. Yeah, I'm making Urelli a low entry creature. 2 mana, 2/2, you know, what could Merlina be? Whenever this deals damage to a creature, you draw a card? That's, yeah. Whenever this deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Draw that many cards? So then it scales with the amount of damage you do. So she's a 2, she does 2. You draw 2 cards if you can hit a player with her. Yeah? No, that's kind of broken. I'll do draw a card. Draw a card. There we go. Now we got draw card effects. Ash. Oh, guys, guess what? I'm live. Did you know? Did you know I'm live? Holy shit. I would never imagine that I would be live. It's like the 4th time today I've been live. Uh-oh. There is some drama going on in one of my servers. Wait, really? Blocking people on Twitter reduces your... Well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? I was being assaulted by, like, gore videos on my Twitter feed. Fuck that. Okay, well, I can't read all that drama while I'm on stream. Let's go grab... Let's see what we can do for Ash. I think there is some Kevin Glytch Ash art. I think that is a thing. Ooh. Ooh, we have options. Ooh, we have options. We have options, fellas. I'm going to try to start with this one. Save image as. It's going to be a web im? No, it's not. Ash. Save. Ha 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 ha! Ash so sneaky, he doesn't even have a picture. Give me a sec. I had to go search for it. I'm going to use that one. We got to make sure we got to credit our boy, Kevin Glytch. Artists deserve credit. All artists deserve credits. Now, he's going to have... Oh. Oh, this is weird. So, I was going to give him Dream whatever. But ninjas, and I was going to give this to him as well. will also have ninjutsu, which is where if you have an attacking creature, you could pay a cost to swap that creature for the ninja that's in your hand. You'd be like, sneak attack, you know? But having multiple casting modes is bad. So, what if I did Dreaming Ninjutsu? Huh. I'm trying to, you know what, let me type it out, what I'm cooking in my head. Dreaming Ninjutsu. Izavar. They're not made, but they're here. I think Trinity is my green, yeah, she's my green-white hybrid. She'll be a defender that does a defensive buff. And then Avara is a 3-color or 2-color? Where did I put her? Where did she go? Anaros Jade. Oh, she's mono green. She's mono green. You're right. Yeah, so she's not made yet. Dreaming Ninjutsu. So I'll turn that off. I'll make a custom rule for this. If you have an attacking... creature. Hang on, let me take a look at ninjutsu. Matches. Ends kind of halfway, though. There it is. Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Whoa. I don't know what I pressed, but that's... Oh, at. Oh, that's cool. I just found a shortcut. In Final Fantasy XIV, ninjas have an attack called Dream Within a Dream. That's funny. Return it to your hand. Keywords. Put this card on the battlefield, tapped and attacking. Okay, I can drop that. If you have an unblocked attacker, you may return it to your hand and put this card on the battlefield tapped and attacking. Otherwise, this creature enters the battlefield tapped. That's a lot. That is a lot. It's an off global cooldown, meaning it can be weaved in between global cooldown. Ooh. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. Like, I could make Dreaming Ninjutsu a keyword. Because look how much that is. Return an unblocked attacker to your hand and put this card on the battlefield tapped and attacking. Or this creature enters the battlefield tapped. Anytime you can. No. 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 We'll just do ninjutsu. It'll replace Dream on him, but I'll do the same cost. I have no context for this. Oh yeah, yeah, fair. We'll do that for now because I don't know what that's actually going to cost. I did your release cost. Okay, good. What are ninjas often doing? Because I've not built a ninja deck. Why did it... Okay. Some of them just have ninjutsu. Ow. Let's see. What does this ninja do? Whenever a ninja deals combat, you may draw a card. No, that's blue. Battlefield with a menace counter on it. Okay. There's ink eyes. Combat damage to player. Put target creature card from that graveyard's battlefield. Nope. Don't need graveyard shenanigans. What does Fallen Shinobi do? Exiles top 2 cards of the library. Without paying their mana cost. No. Lighting Palm Ninja, I just said no to that. Whenever Skull Snatcher deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 2 cards from that player's graveyard? No, that's not what Ash wants to do. That's not, like, the worst thing in the world, but it's not what he wants. Kaito's not a ninja, he is a planeswalker. Graveyard Ninjutsu's funny. Huh. Let me take a peek at what Ash has got going on. I actually don't know his kit too well. Creatures have different classes. Sort of, yes. They can have different jobs, they can have different creature types, and any mix and match of all of it. Right, okay, so he has Shuriken, Smokescreen, Teleport, and Blade Storm. Ninjutsu's probably going to be like what Smokescreen would be. Could I Blade Storm on him? I don't think I want to Blade Storm. Whenever this creature deals damage... I could do Blade Storm. I can make it work. I can make it work. stop with the... There we go. I know storm is a keyword, but leave it alone. Whenever Ash deals combat damage to a player, all creatures they control get -0, -2 until the end of turn. There we go. So that synergizes with the ninjutsu. It's in black. We're reaching Yu-Gi-Oh's. Oh, no. We are not at all. We are not at all. Not even close. And if we do get that crazy, if we do get that crazy, on the off chance that we do, I scripted this. I can make the text box taller if I need to. I coded that in. No, turn that back off. I made this template, like the template using the galvanized mod. I built it myself, and so that's why I'm having fun using it. And I figured out how to do the tall text box and everything. I feel so smart. Yeah, that's pretty simple. And then ninjas. Ninjas are typically not like super powerful. Okay, there's a 3-2, 2-1, 3-3, 4-4, 3-4, 3-3, 2-3. I think I'll do like a 2-3. That sounds about right. And then mana cost 2, and then his ninjutsu will be 4. That's replacing Dream. Though I could put Dreaming in front of it just for funsies. But the thing that makes the thing that definitely makes Magic the Gathering different than like say Yu-Gi-Oh is that this in the parentheses is reminder text. For those who know, they just see that. They see ninjutsu 4. If you know what ninjutsu means, that's what that means. That's it. You can just look at it and go, okay, yeah, ninjutsu 4. I'll do ninjutsu. But I'm leaving the reminder text in because not everybody knows that stuff, and this will be a draft set. So I want people to be able to know what the hell's going on. Two in a black for a 2-3 ninjutsu 4. Blade Storm. Whenever he hits a player, all creatures they control get -2 until the end of turn. Which could nuke a board. Like, that could hit a lot of low-level creatures. And that's not damage, so things like Absorb and damage reduction don't work on that. Even shield counters, I don't think... Well, shield counters might work. Shield counters might save you from that. Maybe. No, they won't. Oh, they won't. Yeah, he just kills shit. Okay, now for Mesa. I kind of know what I want to do for Mesa, but let's go get something from Kevin Glint here. Kevin Glint Mesa. He got a few. Oh, he got a few. Oh man. Oh, I have options. There's like 4 or 5 different pictures here. Okay, not that one. That's a Mesa Prime. Okay, that's got the text on it, though, so I don't know. Oh, there's Mesa in action. That one's pretty cool. There's another Kevin Glint one. Man, that one's just got her ass. Gonna replicate Mesa's Reflect Barrier. No, actually, I'm gonna do her ultimate ability. So that she pings everything. But I'm gonna make it so where she's only hitting everything for like 1 damage. Why is that blurry? That's a 1600 by 900. I think that's what I want. But Why is it not at full resolution? Is it my internet? No, I've not been dropping more frames. There we go. Save image as JPEG. Do I not have any JPEGs yet? Really? Okay, let's go grab Mesa. Is Mesa a but it's a JPEG. Is it not a real JPEG? Is that the problem? Hang on. Let me double check. So the program cannot see this JPEG, but the program can see other JPEGs. That's weird. Okay, I'll just convert it. That's fine. I'll convert it to a PNG. I got this. Give me a sec. I can't see chat. File save as PNG. Get that. And then where's the... We'll get rid of the JPEG file. Okay, we'll bring chat back up for me, and then we'll try to actually put Mesa in here. Ah, there she is. There, we got it now. There she is. And then Kevin Glint. Gotta rep the man. Oh, yeah, is Ash... Oh, right? Yeah, what's up? Mesa looks like that. Yeah, I was torn between the Prime and whatnot, but I think this is what I'll go with, because this is like the best of all worlds. It's a good pose. You get to see what she's doing, you know. There was a lot of Mesa going on the Kevin Glint side, though, so I might use some of that for some spells, for like other cards that reference the Warframe. Not me over here using only her Prime, forgetting what it... Yeah. Mesa's not particularly strong. We'll start with that for now. Dream 4. The thing that we gotta do, though... Peacemaker. Right. This will be her one ability. Peacemaker. So it needs to be a red, right? Not even a red. It can just be X. No. You know what? We'll do a red. And then Mesa deals X damage. I'm a little torn. I want this ability to cost more each time you cast it. Per turn. But I also want it to do more damage for each time you cast it. No, she needs to ping for 1. This is going to be a weird one. X is equal to the number of times this ability. What does tap and untap mean? So tap is where you turn the card sideways, and then that means that that card has been spent this turn. So to attack, you have to tap it, and then that's it. It's attacked, it's used up all of its juice for the turn, and it can't do anything unless it has an ability that doesn't care whether it's tapped or untapped. And then untapping is what you do at the start of your turn, where you flip everything back the right way so that they're ready to go for your next turn. So this ability is not going to ask to tap Mesa. It's not going to make her commit. So you could use it over and over and over again, but for like, uh-oh. Hang on, there we go. Hydroid has to tap. So you could pay a bunch of mana here to make a opponent mill a bunch of cards, but I don't want that to go infinite. So Dream means if you summon them this way, they have summoning sickness and cannot act. So under normal circumstances, all cards have summoning sickness, but Dream means they also can't block, because tapped creatures cannot block, and then if they, we wouldn't be able to activate abilities. Even if you had haste, like some cards can give out the ability to ignore summoning sickness. Even if you had that haste, entering the battlefield tap means you still can't do anything. Now, I think Mesa would be able to ignore that. She would. She could ignore, so she could enter first turn, and then you could start Peacemaker, regardless if she's tapped or not. So, but because Peacemaker doesn't care about being tapped, but that's part of the design. Necros could Shadows of the Dead, regardless of whether he's tapped or not. That's funny. That is funny. We'll have to see about that. Maybe I'll have to say you can only use it as a sorcery. Deals 1 damage. Wait, hang on. This ability has been activated this turn. Deals 1 damage to target creature. Activate only as a sorcery. This way you can't use it on an opponent's turn. Sorcery means you can only use it on your turn and not in between actions, not to respond to somebody. It has to be there's nothing going on, it's your turn, it's your casting phase, now you can use this ability. And the way I've got this first part worded, I think that means... Connecting to chat. Twitch? Twitch? Hello? Okay, we're back. I don't think that was my internet, I think that was just Twitch. But the way I've worded it is that to do 1 damage costs 0 mana. And then to do another 1 damage costs 1 mana. And then to another 1 damage costs 2 mana. And then so on and so forth. I think that works. I think that works. Oh, you know what? Actually, I need to move this to the other side because it's part of the. There we go. Since it's part of the casting requirement, it needs to be on the other side of the colon. I think that checks out. I think that's fine. That is definitely not a common ability. I even dare say this is like pushing rare power. Because you get 1 damage for free no matter what. 2 damage for 1 mana. 3 damage for 3 mana. 4 damage for 7 mana. And that's about where the fall-off point is. It's not worth it after that. But every turn she can ping something for 1 for free. So we'll do uncommon for now and review that later if we need to up the rarity. Neja! And the fact that she can do that yeah, it's 1 damage for free every turn. God damn. That might be a bit pushed. We'll see. We'll see. Because having 4 Mesas out is 4 damage. I could up her casting requirement. I could make her, like, more expensive. Then 6. And then that would fix how pushed that is. Yeah. So let's move on to Neja. Does Kevin Glint do Neja art? It does not look like he does. Okay. So I'll have to go find... Oh, wait. Nope, there, wait, nope, there it is. I found it. Save images. That looks like a JPEG. But it can use this JPEG for... This JPEG is legal for some reason. Sure. I couldn't use the other one, but this one's fine. Fix how what? The crush? Wait, what? Where's the crush? Who's crushing? Who's crushing? Whoa, hey! Well, I'm Shadow now for some reason. I'll take it. I don't know why I'm here, but we're here. Fix how something... Oh, push. She's super pushed. So if I up her mana cost and make her really expensive, she's it makes more sense. Because the Peacemaker is free 1 damage every turn. She never has to attack. And so if you have 4 maces on the battlefield at the same time, that's a free 4 damage. It's only to creatures. You can't deal that to players, but it's still super... I'm dropping frames again. I'm dropping frames. Just so we're clear. It's about to get slideshowy up in here. Yeah, pushed us in power though. It's surprisingly a very powerful ability. But it is Peacemaker, and Peacemaker does that. Now, Asia's funny. Do I just give Neja haste? There's another Warframe I'm thinking of giving haste. But I think Neja also gets haste. Yeah. Yeah, Neja gets haste. Sorry if I asked you me. No, please ask away. Please ask away. I would love to clarify what's going on. especially for those who don't play Magic and don't understand what the fuck is happening. If he's going to be at 2 mana, I could up his cost, but I think for 2 mana with haste, that puts him in line with... there's a Rakdos creature for 2 mana, and he's like a 2/1 with haste for 2. I'm not gonna find him because it just keeps pulling up Rakdos, Lord of Riots. Shred Freak, there it is. What is Shred Freak? He's a 2 mana, 2/1 with haste. And then Dream 3. Yeah. Okay. So this is competitive with Shred Freak. Though Dream would kind of invalidate haste, it would be a way to get him out onto the battlefield. I have another question. What's up? Oh, it's Warframe related. Hit me. Is Jade related to Citrine? Not that I know of. Where's that coming from? How do you imagine that? Where's the connection from on that one? I wonder. Is it because you're thinking that they're stones? No. I see it now. Yeah, no. Jade, as far as we know, is a Warframe that is either the origin source or has adopted the powers of a Orokin execution method known as the Jade Light. Her natural energy color is green, so it's jade colored, and we've seen her abilities. She has a Jade Light ability where she just hits you and looks at you, and if you're in her cone of sight, you die. That's one of her powers. So either there's an Orokin execution method called the Jade Light where you just get blasted with light until you die. And then when they made the Jade Warframe, Ballast gave her that power. Or Ballast made the Jade Warframe, and that to be executed by Jade is to be sent to the Jade Light. It's either or. And so that's her connection to the name Jade. We don't know for certain yet. I think we could get some lore on that in the next update, because that's when she drops in the Stalker quest, but I don't know. However, having seen her kit, I made her red, green, white. White because she's an angel, green because she's Jade, and then red because she does damage. Perfect. Now, Maple, do you ever peruse the Reddit, the Warframe Reddit forums? Because this is a deep cut. This one's a deep cut. Banshee being green is a deep cut. Which means I need to look up Kevin Glint. Oh, and he did a Banshee. That is Kevin Glint, right? It is, okay. Banshee. I don't browse or pay attention. Ah, man. Okay. So the joke, as it starts, is someone on the Warframe Reddit posted, hey, so I had a dream where I was playing Warframe last night, and I was relic cracking, and then out of my relic came a green Banshee that was worth a shit ton of platinum. It was worth like 500 platinum. And now I made a picture of what I was dreaming, and it was like, you know, you opened the relics at the end, but one of the rewards was green Banshee. And the forums ran with it. It became a fucking running gag. Hey everyone, look, I finally got green Banshee. And then they had a green Banshee in their arsenal. Even like the last dev stream, not the last dev stream, but the dev stream before last, Megan slipped a green Banshee into the showcase. She was trying to show off a Warframe, and then she landed on green Banshee. She's like, "Oops, sorry," and then switched to what she was trying to show off. And so it's a bit of a deep cut, but I figured making Banshee green was my way of keeping up with it. I don't think she actually is green in the color pie, like her powers. There's a reason Clem and John Prime. Yes, same reason. Green Banshee's a thing. So if you ever hear anyone talking about it, that's the deal. Now I don't know how to flavor her to have green powers. I don't know what she's doing that's green. Let me I need to look up her abilities, because I don't think anything she does is specifically green. I don't think she actually is green flavor wise. Okay, she's Sonic Boom, Sonar, Silence, Soundquake. Sonar, Silence. Huh. Because I think Banshee would want to be blue-black if you looked at her abilities. I think she would want to do that. So I need to reflavor Banshee to be green. How do I do this? Something with lands. I could make her a land ramp. It makes no sense. That makes no sense. Huh. I could make her tap for mana. I could give her a fight ability. That's green in flavor. No, Sonar would be like a blue ability. You see my problem. As a Star Rail player, Jade being a Warframe is funny to me for reasons I can't post here because tremendous spoilers. Oh, okay. I appreciate that. Silence. She could destroy artifacts. That's a green thing to do. That's a green thing. Soundquake, blow up artifacts. Wait. I figured it out. We don't have enough artifact hate, and I think she needs to do that. I could give her reach. No, reach doesn't make sense. What weapon she has in the art? It looks like that weird rifle that looks like the Velt. That looks like it's supposed to be a sniper, but it's not. That weird-ass rifle that was just not good. I think that's what it is. Soundquake. Destroy artifact. Vandal Blast. Target artifact you don't control, that's 1 mana. Echoing Rune is 2 mana. Echoing Rune's pretty good. Replicate. 1 mana. It's pretty cheap in red. To destroy artifacts in red is really cheap. It's super cheap. Okay. Okay, green and a tap. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. Simple. Simple. Actually, this synergizes really well. Green is usually bigger creatures. Having just blow shit up on a stick, I'm gonna make that a bit more expensive, yeah. Blowing shit up on a stick is kind of pricey. And uncommon. There we go. So, this synergizes really well. One thing that's funny I've got going on is Sentients are going to run Adaptation. Where's Caliban? And so, all Sentients are going to be artifact creatures. An artifact is a type of card that means it's an object. It's a thing. It's, you know, like a sword or a bike or armor or like a potion. Anything that's like object related. And we're back. It split the VOD. Again. I didn't even make it an hour. I haven't even made it an hour since the last drop. It's fine now. It's suddenly fine now. It's really annoying that it's doing that. But as I was saying, artifact creatures are a thing. They're creatures made up of artificial material. And all sentients are going to abide by that because they are living machines. But they're going to have an ability called Adaptation, which, in short, is going to make them immune to the effects of cards with the same colors that you cast them with. So in this case, Caliban could be immune up to red and white effects. You can't hit him with cards of that effect. You can't target him. He won't take damage from creatures of those colors. Nothing. So that reminds me of a certain Digimon. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. But the way to get around that is to hit him with cards of different colors, so green, black, or blue. Or there's two other options. Option A is you get lucky enough to have Excalibur Umbra. I'm gonna make him a mythic. Get lucky enough to have Excalibur Umbra, who is going to have the ability to remove protections from sentience. It has an insta-kill sentient ability. Or the funny one is you run Lavos. And Lavos is going to have an ability that you can change the color of a creature you control for the turn. So, if Caliban over here, let's say he has protection from red and white, and you want to... You've got Mesa, and you're just going to dump mana into Mesa, but Mesa's red, so Mesa is not allowed to target Caliban with Mesa's ability. You could use Lavos to change Mesa into a blue creature for the turn, and then Mesa gets to dump all the damage onto Caliban, and it would count. It would be fair. It would work. So I'm trying to give ways for it to work, but also Banshee. If like a sentient has protection from green, Soundquake would not work. Destroy target. You could not target a creature that has protection from green with a green creature. Zubamon, Zuba Eagermon, Duramon, Durandumon. Yeah. But you can make Banshee blue, and then a blue Banshee could target a protection from green creature. It would work. And so that's why there's ways to get around it. And then Avara. Avara's gonna be funny, because I originally built Avara to be different in the previous version of the set that I made, and I never completed it, by the way. God damn, that's just some Nyx Prime ass. Man, they're looking good. Anyways, save image as Kevin Glytch delivering, man. Avara. They look like dragons, but they are swords and even have dragon form. Ooh. Would that count as an artifact? If he's made of metal, yes. Man, Kevin Glytch, man. Did I put Kevin Glytch on here? I did not. I always got to do that. Reach, because she's an archer, so she can hit things that have flying. Literally a series of metal sword dragons. Yeah, okay, then yeah, absolutely. Absolutely an artifact. Yeah, it would count in that case, yes. Artifact creatures would be like mechas and golems and machines, or like living metal. Stuff like that, generally speaking. There's an artifact creature that's a gingerbread man. Take that as you will. Huh. What powers? Like, I could do Quiver, but that's gonna be a big text box. It's some great looking of our art. We stand Kevin Glytch, man. And it looks like Magic tier art. It's Magic the Gathering level of art. It's so good. And it's gonna be so sad because I'm not gonna be able to use it for like the other 400 cards in the set. Because like when I start doing Grineer and Corpus and all this other stuff, Kevin Glynn's not done all that. He's not done that much art. I'm gonna have to start using screenshots from the game. It's gonna look bad. But as long as the warframes look good, that's what matters. Huh. Alright, let's take a look at Avara. I'm thinking something with Prowl. I'm thinking of trying to use Prowl in some way. Though I could just use Artemis Bow and have her kill things with flying. That is a very green power. Huh. Destroy creature with flying. That's usually a 2 mana stuff. Plummet is 2 mana. Yeah, okay, we'll do Artemis Bow. Whoop. Am I spelling that backwards? I am. Artemis. 1 and a G. Destroy target creature with flying. She's gonna be the flying hater. She's gonna hate on flying, as archers do. Yeah, we'll keep that mana cost the same. Dream 4. Reach. What do archers usually cost? Are they usually low to the ground, right? Yeah. 1/4. There we go. I could give her death touch. Nah, we're good. It's fine. It's fine. Oberon! Oberon, 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 Oberon. Do I already have Oberon art? Did I grab that already, or do I have to go get that? I do not have it. Do Saren. I'll get there when I get there. I'm doing top down. I did all the ones that I had art for, and then now I'm doing top down. So actually, that means Saren's gonna be a couple weeks away. She's down here in the multicolors. Yeah, she's down in the hybrids. It'll be a while before I get there. I know what art I want for Oberon. Yeah, there he is. Whoa, wait, I have options. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. I can do one with his deluxe skin or one with his regular. Oh, shit. Okay. So I was going to do one with his deluxe because it just looks sick. But there's another one that does his regular, and it's a better format for this card because the deluxe one is a tall portrait mode and it doesn't fit well on these cards. So I'll skip that for now. Oh, it's a WebP file. That's fine. I'll convert that. I gotta hide chat because I gotta pull something up. Right. And we're dropping frames. Sec, and we're nearly back. Got it. I'm still dropping frames. I thought you'd be done. Quit it. Why? Why Monday of all days? Like, people have work to do, you know? Oh my God.